if we didn't know them and they the same guys that they are, I feel like we still beating it because the defense got more dogs in the offense. We wanted more. We got more hearts. You know, they be folding. They be sweet.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Offense don't want no smoke.
Yeah, I think this year's team would beat last year's team. Like we had Toddy in them versus we had like Twan in them.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out?
Yo, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another edition of the Off Schedule Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Isaac Uku. I'm here with my co-host.
It's your boy Boss, baby. What's good, y'all? What's good?
And today we got another special guest, one of our teammates. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
It's your boy, Jailin Walker, a.k.a. J-Walk, a.k.a. Big Walk 'em Down.
Yeah, this is one of our younger teammates on the team, linebacker. If you follow JMU, you obviously know about him. One of the best players on our defense and on our team in general. But, yeah, we just wanted to get him on here, kind of like how we did last week with Percy. We wanted to get the other end of a spectrum. We had a guy going out. Now we wanted to get a guy who came in pretty recently and has been able to contribute pretty early in his career. But how you feeling, man?
It's been a blessing, being a part of the JMU family.
Well, one thing I'm gonna tell y'all, this man is a robot. This man is a robot. When it comes to talking, he gonna sound hella robotic because that's who he is. So just bear with him.
Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with being a little bit of a robot, man.
Cool off me though.
But all right, let's start it off from the beginning. How'd you get started playing football? Were you someone who started off at a really young age with like Pee-wee and stuff, or did you start later on?
I started when I was like 5 years old. I played flag with my older brother. Back in the days, like in the projects, we play every sport.
Sweet from the hood. Sweet from the hood.
From the streets.
No cap in my rap. But yeah, since 5, I play every sport, and I just feel like football clicked for me.
Mm-hmm, football clicked. So you said you and your brother both used to play. Mm-hmm. Does he still play?
He just ended his last year at apprenticeship school.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
You play ball there?
Yeah.
For real?
Apprenticeship school. Oh, so it's like
he's like an electrician.
Okay. That makes sense.
I did not know you play ball there. It was like JUCO ball?
Yeah, you get paid when you go out and travel. To away games. You still get paid.
Oh, that's love.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. What is he there studying to be?
He electrician.
Electrician, okay. So, all right, that makes sense. Because I know I think Tuck was telling me before that if he hadn't have gone to college to play football, he would have become a welder. Yeah, so he would have went to one of them welding schools to learn how to weld. So it's kind of like that type of thing, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. So you played running back and linebacker in high school. Mm-hmm. Well, obviously you play linebacker now. What made you choose to play linebacker? Was it just that's what you got offers in, or you like defense more than offense? What was that about?
So I had offers for running back and linebacker. I just felt like skill-wise, I was better at linebacker. Like I could use my speed. I can go from sideline to sideline. I mean, running back was like fun in high school, but it grew out of me, and I feel like I'm just better at linebacker.
Okay. So you think defense is obviously more fun?
Yeah, defense, of course, by far is way funner than offense. Like to be able to stop a person, like you really like taking.
Bro, you don't be hitting nobody. Bro, don't let this man lie to y'all, bro. I
put on 10 plus pounds. We're gonna see this year.
Well, he don't be hitting nobody. He a for sure tackler. Don't get me wrong. He make plays now, but he ain't hitting nobody.
Tune in.
And lie to the people like you be booming.
Hey, football is not all about just taking heads off.
What I'm saying.
It's about nice, secure tackling.
The man just said he gonna take somebody manhood. When you do that?
By defeating them.
I'm saying, when did you do that?
Nah, you trying to put me on blast.
Hey, bro, go ahead. Nah, he nice though. Nah, for sure. Y'all know. Everybody know. It's Big Walk dog. Everybody know.
But now you also I was reading up on you a little bit. You ran track. You did track and field in high school, long jump.
I did long jump and dribble. So the coaches from my high school, they were just saying like play other sports so you can get looked at more.
Yeah.
So I ended up like just going out there and trying out, and I was a state qualifying long jump. So
wow.
And why you ain't sprint? Why you ain't sprint?
I won't racing doing. I won't running during practice, but they be doing like 10 100s. I ain't had that in me. I was a football player, not a track star.
That was me too, because my coach, like most coaches, they're like, "Oh, play other sports." So I tried to do track, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, track ain't for me, bro. When they started doing running all them laps around the field,
but Jay walk crazy fast though.
Yeah, but it's not about
but
that.
Track
bro.
speed is way different.
If y'all don't know, this man plays linebacker and is top 3 fastest on the team.
All right, check me out.
No cap. So why you ain't run? Why you ain't, you know what I'm saying, challenge
The
yourself?
shortest distance you can run at outdoors is 100.
Yeah, why you ain't
Why am I running
running
100 yards? There's no reason I'm running 100 yards.
Why you ain't do indoor
I can run 20 yards 50 meters? Why you ain't do indoor running 55 or what is it, 60? Because you know, like when it's indoor, it's like equipment like lifted in like football, so I chose lifting.
Oh, you wasn't big.
That's
You wasn't
smart,
lifting
Yeah,
nothing.
he's smart, bro. Hey, and look where he at now. He ain't running track.
I'm not a track star.
Hey, yo, y'all watching this video, man. Pause, man. Pause the video right now and subscribe. We need more subscribers.
Takes 2 seconds.
Takes 2 seconds.
And then click the like button. 2 seconds.
Yeah, you'll get to see whenever we upload a new video, so you can be the first ones on there to hear the heat that we spitting on a weekly basis, man.
Day in and day out.
Day in and day out.
And just take 2 seconds. Just like, subscribe for us, and drop a comment, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's easy. You spend all day in the house anyhow. You do something that's gonna change your future for the better. But now back to the video, man.
But honestly, to me, track, like, no offense to any track people, track ain't like running ain't fun. No, I'm not trying to diss them. They find joy in it, but like running ain't fun to me, bro.
At all.
Like it's not
fun.
Like it's competitive in its way, but like I feel like the competition of like a football or a basketball or a soccer is just a different level because there's different aspects to it. When you look at it, like when you're running a sprint, it's just you just faster than the person. Yeah. You trained harder and you just beat them like that. But when you're playing football or basketball, it's so much. One, it's a team sport, which I enjoy team sports, and then it's like there's so many other factors that go into it other than just training really hard and being able to run straight or run or curve and stuff like that. So that's why I just didn't resonate with running track.
I mean, to play devil's advocate is like, think about it as kids though. What people used to do? Race each other. Why? Because it's fun. It's fun beating somebody. You know what I'm saying?
But it's
and
not.
You can't say track is not a team sport. It is a team sport. It's just individual events. But
track is fun until it's practice. Practice is not fun for track.
Exactly.
Game day is fun, but like practice is not fun, bro.
So you say practice for football is fun?
Funner than track.
Yeah, it's more fun than.
I mean relatively speaking, but I'm saying in general, would you say practice is fun in any sport? No.
But like it's a different type of run. But like you going out there and running all day. You running more than you run in the meet.
I mean, yeah, nobody told you. Nobody's saying you gotta be a Olympian runner. I was just saying you should have just ran. You know what I'm saying? Try one time, see how fast you really was.
Oh, I tried. I wasn't that fast.
Did you try to run track?
Yeah.
Did you see their practices?
I did their practices. Look, fun story. Me, Jay Green, and Trell.
Oh my goodness!
Right.
3 chubby dudes trying to run 100 meters.
No.
What y'all ran?
So it was time trial day, but they made us do a time trial for the 400s.
Yeah, I failed.
Bro, Jay Green, my man Jay and Trail stop at the 300-yard mark. I'm just jogging. I'm jogging to finish for the 400. I'm like, bro, we never doing this.
What was like the quality? A minute?
I don't even know, bro. But like,
it was true.
Everybody booking, and you know what I'm saying. We just coming off the football field, like.
That's what I'm saying.
But we end up just being throwers,
bro. That's true.
Trell did the 100. Trell did the 100. He did all right. Trell was fast back in the day.
I don't know what happened now. Then.
I mean, my man got bigger. That's all it is. He's
still
fast.
But here's the thing: like, I learned pretty early that I wasn't one of the fastest dudes on my track team. So I just said, yeah, I'm gonna stick to my strengths and throw. So I was throwing shot put and all that.
I did that for a little bit. I don't like that though.
You like shot put?
I mean,
I like being at the track meets.
Why? No, that's the worst part.
Fun, bro.
That's the worst part. Being there all day, it's like a wrestling meet.
I got my phone. I'm good.
It'd be like a lot of people out there.
Man, talking about the junks. You was looking at no John Jones.
Ain't say that.
Hey, I was there for the competition, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Get the awards.
Man, you're over here capping.
But like, I don't know. There's just something about football. Football is just, like you said, being able to physically dominate somebody on the field in a competitive way with your teammates. With your team. Like, that's the biggest thing. Like, what would you say your favorite thing about football, playing football is? And has it changed from when you were younger to now, like being in college?
It did change. I ain't gonna lie.
It changed, yeah. What was it before?
How can I say this? I love football. I always love football.
Mm-hmm.
But like back then when I was a kid, we didn't really have like fans. Like the atmosphere now is different than back then.
Yeah.
You just had like family members coming to the game, but now you got like everybody supporting you from back home and from here. I just feel like the atmosphere now is just mind blowing. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's. Would you say that's your favorite thing about it? Or?
Yeah, the atmosphere around like the game day. I love the game day atmosphere. It's like you walk in, you got
shit.
got the Undertaker in this bitch.
Technical difficulties.
Oh shit.
No, but like I was saying, the atmosphere, that's probably like one of the best parts of football.
Mm-hmm.
And
Speaking of last season, you know what I'm saying? Last season was your first season starting. Our first season in FBS. Just talk about that, you know what I'm saying? It being your first time starting and on the FBS stage, you know what I'm saying? You played some games for us when we was FCS, but now, you know what I'm saying, we FBS, you coming out there, you the starter. How that feel and how you feel like the season was?
so I'm gonna take you through my perspective. Mm-hmm. So we was just coming like off like a summer break, and coach called me and was like, "Yo, are you ready for like the job?" I'm thinking like, what is he talking about? So I'm in my mind, I'm like, Tuck must have like left. So it's like, I feel like I always had that like next man up mentality. Mm-hmm. And like from high school, I didn't start to like the first playoff game in my 11th grade. You know, the 11th grade, that's like one of your most important years.
Yeah.
So I feel like I always been ready for the job. You know, playing behind Tuck my freshman year, I had to like get noticed somehow, like playing special teams, just going out all out in like camps and stuff. So I just took what I like learned from Tuck. Tuck was a great player. He was a great leader and a great mentor. And I think I was just ready for the job. Mm-hmm. And the season was impressive. Mm-hmm. Of course, you know,
definitely was. Being
8-3, first FBS season. I feel like we just got a lot of more to go. That's all I'm gonna say.
So like you was Middle Tennessee, first game starting, right? So you came out. How was it running out the tunnel knowing that you were gonna be the guy? Like if this was your spot, you wasn't coming in as a backup who would get thrown in at a moment's notice. Like you were the guy. Like how was that first game, and did it take some adjusting, or did you feel pretty comfortable from the get go?
Running out the tunnel, first of all, was just crazy. I ain't gonna lie. The fans yelling. I just feel like I had no fear. I was always ready. Mm-hmm. And probably like the first step, I was probably like uncomfortable a little bit. But like with the older guys like you on the field with me, I just felt comfortable. You raising me up, you know, giving me great talks before the game. You and Sam Kidd, I just felt like I was ready.
Yeah, that's good. I feel like you definitely were really good from right on the get-go, which is hard for a lot of people to do.
I appreciate it.
Especially being their first game and then be as a starter. And then from then on, as the season went on and progressed, I feel like you and then TJ as well just got better and better every game. And how is it playing with TJ on the like right next to you on the field? TJ's our linebacker, of course, number 44. So how was it playing with him and feeding off of him and you guys both being first-time starters? And how was that?
TJ, he's like a brother on and off the field, so he just made me feel comfortable. He was like an older brother to me. He how can I say this? He was a mentor to me too. Mm-hmm. We sat and watched film together, and
where y'all watch film at?
Yeah, come on,
guys.
This is but playing with TJ, it's cool. It's great for us, bro, because it's like he got the same build as me, same mentality. Mm-hmm. He fly around, hit, and
shit. TJ little bro now.
Yeah, 219. TJ probably like 213. So like I'm big bro now. So like Yeah.
So that means you about to be hitting harder than him this season?
Of course, yeah, no doubt.
He had some good hits.
He did have some good hits last
Marshall,
year.
some of them hits in that Marshall
Oh
game.
yeah, TJ is a dog. He's a dog for sure. I ain't gonna lie. TJ is one of the best linebackers I ever played with. Beside me, and that boy a dog. Got some dogs on the depth chart. We got Julio. Shout out to Julio. Trent, Aiden. Trent, Skyler. I'm gonna shout out all the linebackers, man.
But now you guys have definitely a deep room in terms of people who can go in and play and who the coaches feel comfortable putting out there and playing. And I feel like that's with the entire defense, honestly. Because even though we did lose Jamari, we lost Sam as well, but we returned a lot of good players. And I feel like that will really carry on going into next season. But
hey, man, y'all tune in, bro. Spring game coming up April 22nd.
Y'all
going to see the defense kick the offense ass like we do every year. Every year. Every practice. Every time, bro. I don't know how we be winning games for real, because we be really spanking.
Bro, God. That's why I be telling like my boys, I'm like, bro, we will beat y'all in the real game.
Like we be really spanking them.
Like, how do y'all think it how can I word this?
Bro, if we
dominate our offense in like a real game.
If we actually game plan against them, bro.
Yeah, I don't think it would be fair, honestly.
I don't know, like, you feel me?
Because you got to think, like, we have a great offense. We have a great defense. But what they say, defense wins championship. I think but then they also say a great offense beats a great defense.
But what I'm saying is this, though. What I'm saying
like,
is this,
if you can outscore somebody.
Listen. What I'm saying is this, though. We know those guys.
They know us.
But if we didn't know them.
Hold on.
Oh, if we didn't know them, and like it would depend on who.
If we didn't know them, and they the same guys that they are, I feel like we still beating it because the defense got more dogs in the offense. We wanted more. We got more hearts. They be folded. They be sweet.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Offense don't want no smoke.
All right, this is gonna be a fun spring coming.
Offense don't want no smoke, especially the running back. The running backs don't want no smoke.
All right, we full pads on Tuesday. This episode dropping on Sunday, so they gonna see this.
They know what's up. They know what's up.
Oh yeah, this definitely making on Instagram.
They know what's up.
Oh yeah.
And at JMU
it's
Football,
it's coming.
And at JMU Football,
it's coming.
Deion say we coming.
We coming.
Deion said what? We coming. And our luck is lose.
I had a malfunction in the script though.
Hey, but go ahead.
But now looking on to next season, what are some things you want to improve on? Obviously, you've watched film on last season, not only during the season but afterwards, a reflection, and you talk with Coach Haynes post. Have like our postseason meetings and stuff like that. So like, what are some things that you look to improve on this upcoming season?
I feel like I can improve in every aspect in the game, from first watching film and then playing on the field. I just feel like one thing I could improve on is being vocal on the field.
Yeah.
Because being a young guy, I wasn't really vocal, I ain't gonna lie. But now it's starting spring, the first practice, I try to be more vocal, and that's just one of the main aspects, bro.
Nah, definitely, because you play linebacker, obviously, so that's y'all the position that watches the most film on the defense and has to be the ones making a lot of the adjustments and a lot of the calls and stuff like that, making the D-line's life way easier.
Yeah.
Especially in our defense. You got to do a great job of that. But, like, I definitely think you being more vocal will be a big plus. Obviously, with more experience, you're definitely going to get better. It's just a given. Most people get better than most people. I say most people because, some people don't, no matter how much they play. But I would say, like, yeah, definitely with more experience. You too, Julio. What are you looking to improve on this season, man? Because
big spring for your boy here, but you know what I'm saying. Just keep stacking days. You know what I'm saying. Improving some technique things. You know what I'm saying. Low pad level, better footwork, wider base, things like that pertain to my position, linebacker. Also just being that leader in the room. I might not be the starter, but you know what I'm saying. As being one of the older guys, just keep stepping into that leadership role, keep mentoring, you know what I'm saying, the young dudes, you know what I'm saying, just keep being there, keep being that shoulder they could lean on for questions and just look towards for like motivation and extra things, you know what I'm saying, just within our group, there's leaders on the defense, like Isaac and some older heads, but like You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not a starter, I can still be that leader within my group. You know what I'm saying? Still be that mentor, that big brother that all the guys look for. And I feel like I've been doing that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of the guys do lean on me, do look towards me, even though I might not be a starter. You know what I'm saying? But just things like that, just keep stacking those days. Just keep being the best me I could be, and being the best teammate I could be. You know what I'm saying? And my time will come.
No, for sure. I couldn't have said it better. That's a great way to attack the off season and a great mindset to have, because you never know, next man up every time.
You know what I'm saying?
You're always gonna have to rely on players coming in and playing. You can't play every snap. Starters can't play every snap, no matter how much you would want to. It doesn't happen. So that's definitely a good mentality to have coming into this. So, damn, man, I'm trying to think of.
I got one.
All right.
What's y'all pregame song?
My pregame.
That's crazy. I'm gonna let you say your pregame song.
My pregame song is "Smells Like Teen Spirit" by Nirvana.
His is weird too.
That's not weird. That jump will really while I'm listening to it. So we in the bus. I'll listen to it, and then I'll listen to it right before we go out for the game. But then when I'm listening to it, I'm in the bus, my eyes closed, head smashing, banging, all this, because it's like a rock song. And you just picture every time they're hitting the crashing the cymbals, you just picturing hitting somebody. So it just gets me into a mindset. I might make that the song for my highlight tape this year, honestly.
No.
All right, see, I'm gonna mix it up. I'm telling you why. I'm gonna mix it up, and then it's gonna go, and then it's gonna go to some young boy, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I'm telling you, I watch.
Nah, my jump is a gospel song. It's called "Break Every Chain" by Tasha Cobbs. You feel me?
Yeah,
that's my jump.
So you listen to gospel, then you go and hit people, huh?
That's my pregame. That's been my pregame song since high school. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just
you feel empowered.
Every chain.
You feel me?
I
freeze me.
I butchered.
I don't know what that was.
Tell the people yours. First of all, look at this man and hear what he's about to say.
Make sure you say it in the mic so they hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Hear what he's about to say.
My pregame song is "Rolling in the Deep" by Adele.
Clip that up. clip this up.
No cap.
But how does does it get you hype, or does it get you in the right mindset to attack, or what type of vibe are you going for when you're listening to that song pregame?
Locked in. It give me energy.
What? How?
Rolling in the deep.
Oh my god.
Nah, it's
better in the shower.
Keep singing that, Joe.
It's better in the shower.
No, all right. I mean,
Yeah.
Rolling in the deep. I mean, it's not. But I am a strong proponent of. Some people like when you listen to Raw Wave, it makes you sad. I'm a strong proponent of, just because the music has a certain vibe to it doesn't mean it'll like destroy your mood. If you know what I'm saying. So like rolling in the deep. I mean, there's probably people with way crazier.
Nah,
that's not crazy.
Whoa. Versus App State. Y'all know App State game. We was down like 28, whatever, 3. Came back, great team win. Y'all want to know why we got down so much? It's because he was listening to Rolling in the Deep before the game.
No, that's cap. That's so cap. I listened to Rolling Deep.
He was listening to Rolling in the Deep before the game. We in the locker room. This man got his headphones in. I walk by, all you hear, "Rolling in the Deep." I'm like, damn.
That's like them videos when they think I'm listening to.
That's
like
literally
you
what
walk
it is.
in,
Bro, you see this man. I'm like, ain't no way.
On demon time.
That's not
in that
demon
mode.
time. Bro,
they'll get him in demon time, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, he's capped, bro.
You listen to gospel.
Exactly.
Bro,
that is true.
But have y'all ever heard "Break Every Chain"? Like the meaning you get behind it, you feel me? It's like it just sets you free. It's like nobody can hold you.
But if anything,
that's how I
Rolling
think
in
about
the
it.
Deep is more upbeat than that song, though.
Not really, but I'm saying it's more so meaning. It's like God is my strength. Nobody can hold me. So therefore, God is my strength. When I go on that field, the man in front of me can't stop me. That's how I think of it.
And he's rolling in the deep.
Yeah.
Rolling deep of what?
Yeah, what does that mean?
What you rolling deep in?
I just like it.
What you rolling deep in?
The field.
The field.
Yeah.
The plays. He's making plays.
Yeah.
I mean, swell him up. Make a play.
Listen to it one time. Just listen to it one time before the game.
Bro.
We're going to have it played in the locker room next season.
Yeah.
Just have that joint up.
Nah.
Yeah, why?
Nah.
Get everybody hyped.
Nah.
I feel like we need to make
the first thing you're going to hear is turn that
Oh.
off.
We need to have a pregame song that plays. So, like, obviously they have the the band plays the fight song when we run out.
Bro,
right?
you think this is San Fran, bro?
No.
We not walking out on the boat.
No.
the boom
They
joint.
play
The
they
boom
play the
joint.
hype song when we run out, right?
Mhm.
We need something that we play on the sideline before kickoff that everyone jumps to or like gets hyped to, but the same song every home game. Not like some schools
has to
play
be
like
clean.
jump around.
Yeah, we'll see.
But like, it can't.
But you gotta act sick though.
But you know it can't even be like no Young Boy, no Dirk, no none of that. Like
Why not?
we go to
We just
James
gotta
Madison
get some-
University.
We just got to get some clean versions.
Even if it's clean, we go to James Madison University.
But we need something like that, and then we need some like
Kansas State do it, they basketball team?
They do that in the locker room. We talking about this is on the field in front of 20-some thousand people.
and we
Donors, parents.
But if we bleeping out the curse words and it's just a hype song, who cares? And then we
Bruh.
also need some type of turnover. I was thinking a turnover throne.
We talked about this.
Yeah, but
Who we get?
we would get like a throne.
But you know Sig's not going
and
for
a
that.
cape
So I'm
or
saying,
like
but
a-
you know he's not going for
with a
that.
crown. That'd
He's
be
not
fire.
going for
That
that,
would
bro.
be tough.
But he literally just said this in the team.
Hey, it's all about recruiting.
He said this in the team meet the other day. He's like, look,
like all that pretty
he's like, look, when you make a play, we don't do all that fancy dancing, celebrating stuff. Nah. He said that in the meeting the other day.
Yeah,
So why you
but-
think he would endorse? Oh, Sig is an old
Hey,
school
recruiting,
guy, man.
recruiting, great recruiting. I'm telling
No.
you, a lot of I get some young guys who-
winning is great recruiting.
Winning is great recruiting, but then also cool things that young kids like to see.
For sure.
Why? That's why they do all the photo shoots and all that stuff. So I'm saying you get us some hype stuff to get us on like
All right, clip this,
ESPN
and, clip
or
this,
or the
clip
check
this, and
down
send it
on
to Sig.
Instagram.
Yeah, he got to act sick.
Yeah, you definitely. That's if y'all don't know, that's Isaac Ucanetti.
Oh my
The
goodness.
Oognetti.
No, I'm not. We're all equal here, man. We're a great family
Cap.
environment. We're all members of this team, equal members of this team. you know. I love each and every one of these guys. You know.
Cap. He don't even know everybody on the team's name. He's lying.
That's a lie.
The media.
Why would you lie? Why would he lie
What
on
you
national
mean?
television?
Okay.
Bro.
So you're willing to take a personal shot at me?
Bro, what you mean?
Now let's move on. Let's go, Jen. Let's go, Jen.
I'm the jam, man.
But no, we have a great environment. I know everyone's name. I'm pretty sure I know everyone's name.
All right, speaking about the great environment, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of the last episode with Percy, I talked a little bit about how my freshman year, like the freshmen didn't even talk to the old heads, and the old heads, like the seniors, and the seniors didn't like talk to the freshmen like during the season. You know what I'm saying? And like with your class and like different classes, like you know what I'm saying, the environment is kind of different. Like speak on the how you like what you thought the locker room environment was going to be before you came, and then how it actually was when you got here.
Okay. So before I came, I ain't gonna lie, I thought like everybody was gonna be like stuck up and mean. But when I got here, it was totally different. It felt like a family. It felt like I knew y'all the first day. Like I've been knew y'all for like 4 years. I feel like y'all just took us the big guys just took us under their wing. They just know they've been in our shoes before. So,
but that's crazy that you said that, because when I got here, it wasn't, you feel me? It wasn't like that. Yeah, like we all worked out together. You know what I'm saying? We grind together, but it was like it was very cliquey. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody, then freshmen. You feel me? It was like
y'all changing the culture, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not for sure, but I'm saying like the way how the locker room like mixes and mingles now. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody be here and there.
Dancing.
You feel me? Like it was like the seniors and the older heads had like they one little that, you know where our locker is right now? That section right there, that was the little senior section, and you don't really cross that divider.
I think part of the thing is one, we got a new coaching staff, so the culture trying to kind of change a little bit, and then also it's just the mentality of the older guys. Like I hated that when it used to happen to me, and I'm not one who's like, oh, just because it happened to me, it got to happen to other people necessarily. And then also, I don't got the energy to do that. Like I don't got the energy to just be an asshole to a young guy just for the sake of being an asshole. Like I'm if anything, I'll just not interact with them if I don't feel like interacting with them. So it's like to go out of my way to try and shun somebody just because they just got to the school. I saw no benefit in that. So And then obviously the other older guys didn't see any benefit in that either. So I feel like that's why you noticed the change from when you came in versus when.
Yeah. And what's
everyone
crazy
came
too
in.
is like, so my freshman year, obviously I played linebacker, so like Tuck was in my linebacker group, like Meach and all them. If y'all know who those are, I mean I know who Tuck is. I have no memories of Tuck during the season in my head at all. Like I can't like what I'm saying. I have no memories of Tuck, who currently today is like one of my closest friends, like my twin, like you know what I'm saying. Like that's my guy. Crazy how I went from no memories to that being one of my closest friends now. Like
That's crazy. I don't know about that.
But I'm
even when I
serious.
was young, even when I came in as a freshman, I still got hella memories of.
No, I'm saying the only memories I had was after the season. Like, yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Our birthdays are similar, so like he had like a birthday party or whatever. But that was after the season. In between, from August to the last playoff game at NDSU. I mean, at Frisco versus NDSU. I have no memories of Tuck for real. Like, and it's crazy. We used to sit right here in this table in this meeting room. This was our linebacker meeting room. It was like me, TJ, Tuck, Meach, Cobbs. But nah, like this was our meeting. But it was the environment. It was different. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we was still a family. Like during workouts and etc. and parties. But like in that locker room, it was like they over there, y'all over there.
So it was no like dancing.
No, it was like after
was.
games and stuff. It was a lot of dance, a lot of joking around. But like, you know what I'm saying? It was like they was doing that.
It was more dancing than it is now.
Yeah, it was way more dancing actually.
Like we used to do, like you know that thing I would do sometimes where I get up in the front. We used to do that
Every
after every
game.
game. Like,
For real. And we used to play a little Fetty Wap song. We used to
run around in circles in the locker room.
I was turned for sure. Fresh, don't get me wrong. My freshman year was one of the most funnest years I had at JMU to this day.
That's what I'm saying. Like
JMU pre-COVID. Oh my God.
Yeah, since I've experienced it, that's what I'm saying with the whole more excitement during the games and stuff, like getting more hype. Because I feel like we played really well on defense this past season, but I feel like sometimes we weren't having that much fun. Well, yeah, it is business, right? You're trying to go out there, but I feel like when you're having fun, you don't realize how tired you are. You don't realize how when you're getting hype and doing all that stuff. So that's why I try and bring that type of mentality to games and like get people hype and start stuff up. Because like I feel like that's how when I play my best, and I feel like that's good for the rest of the team as well.
But my man don't even like talking, bro.
I feel like that Georgia Southern game felt like hell all game.
Yeah.
It was no fun, bro. I don't think I smiled not one time in that game.
Nah, that Georgia Southern game was and it's crazy because of the swings of moods in that jump. Because in the beginning, I was like, oh, we got him.
Yeah, it was like
I was like, oh, this is straight. And then
I just feel like we just so hard on ourselves. Like even with the Georgia Southern game, like when we were up, we wasn't happy because like we were making a lot of mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like we're just so hard on ourselves that like even if we are winning, like and we making mistakes, we're like, bro, like we BSing. Like you feel me? Like even though we might be winning, like we just feel like we kind of lose. Like there's been some games where like even though we won the game, it's like nobody's happy because like we played so bad, but like we're just that good or that much better than that specific team is like. But like sometimes like you get in the locker room, everybody shower and just go home. Like we don't even be turn up after a win because like we know we could have did so much better. It could have been so much more fun, even though we did win. Yes, winning is fun. But you know what I'm saying? Also, making more plays, embarrassing people, those things make the game much funner.
It's not necessarily embarrassing people.
Yes, we want to embarrass them.
I would say like
put them in the dirt.
You know that when you know you're not playing as good as you can, it's like JMU has breeded this culture of perfection to where if we let somebody get a first down, we're mad. Like if the drive goes like 6 plays instead of a 3 and out, people are blown. Like what the hell you did? Like if he gets 4 yards on a run, we're like, yo, who missed the fit? Like you would like we could be up by 30 points, but they get a first down, everyone is pissed. We're up by 50.
The standard is the standard, man.
They score a touchdown in the fourth quarter, we're pissed. Like that's just you just don't want. It's like everything. It's just straight perfection. I think that's why we win games. Yeah. Obviously,
great master.
Because like one thing I've learned playing college this many years, like
100.
The players are good. Players are mostly good wherever you go in the conference. There's going to be good players in that conference. Obviously, from conference to conference, there might be discrepancies in talent, but from within your conference, all the players are going to be good. The difference between winning and losing is discipline and culture.
For real.
Some people, like, you're playing some teams and you can just see that they're giving up.
Some teams just don't know how to win.
Or they don't care.
Period.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah,
Like, some of them don't care. They're giving up plays and they're just like, whatever. They're losing and they're still joking around.
Yeah, because they don't know how to win.
Like, if we're losing the game, I'm pissed. I'm not talking to you. I'm trying to take your head off. Like, some people, we're blowing them out and they're like talking to us, like being like, good block and good this and a good tackle and all that stuff. You're getting beat by 50. What are you talking about? Good play. Good play, 0. Like, bro, what?
It was a couple of teams.
I'm not doing good play nobody if we getting beat by 30. Like, come on. I'm all for sportsmanship, but not that much. And I feel like that mentality that has been bred from years and years from Matthews to Coach Withers to Houston, really with Coach Houston, and then now really with Coach Sig. And I feel like that has what has helped the sustained success of JMU and how easy we were able to transition up and continue winning games, because we always knew JMU had the talent. It's the mentality too is what separates us from
cold-blooded killers.
Schools. Yeah, exactly.
Right,
Silverback gorillas.
Do y'all think this year's team will beat last year's team? Like we had Toddy in them versus we had like Twan in them.
Bro, Cole Johnson threw 41 tuds.
Yeah, he was.
Antoine Wells, nobody's guarding him.
Percy. I was on both teams, so.
Antoine Wells, nobody's guarding
It's
him.
a win-win for me.
I'm gonna say. I'm saying last year's
Mike
team,
Green.
bro.
Wesley, White Green.
I'm saying last year's team. I feel like last year's team were not. Yeah, last year, so not this season, the year before.
Yeah.
Had more people who just were like, you know what I'm saying, solidified. You know what I'm saying? Older team. People who had a lot of snaps under their belts. And you also had some crazy talents. Like, you had Antoine Wells and KT. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So not one or the other. You had and.
Cole Johnson, and you still had Percy.
You know what I'm saying?
You had what? You had Liam.
Yeah.
You still had Kidwell.
You know what I'm saying? You still had Tyshawn, Kidwell.
You had JT. Yeah. You had Kelvin and Tuck. You had Greg. Wes, Sam, MJ. Oh my God! Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that was just crazy.
Team, I mean, the year before last team. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just
it's too much. Yeah, it's too much. It's like too much age, experience, and talent put together.
Facts.
You know, like because like this year it was a lot of talent and some older guys, but last year it was straight up like a bunch of 5th, 6th year seniors going at it. It's like. I gotta say last year's team, and I'm on both. So either way, I'm winning. So, yeah, that's a good question though. What do you think?
I ain't taking y'all. Just because I'm on this team, hear me out. I feel like,
this year.
So you don't think you improved from like last year?
I did, but looking at all the other pieces we had,
and Toddy was a player.
Yeah,
he was a dog.
He did.
Toddy was a dog. Cole was too.
Yeah,
Cole was too.
Todd had the running aspect.
Cole ran some too.
He's not a runner like Todd, though.
I mean, he's not a runner like Todd. Don't get it wrong.
But I think like Cole was definitely a better pocket passer. 41 tuds. I mean, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
He's like, I was checking out the stats like last a couple days ago. It was like the top 10 in passing touchdowns in a game, and I think
Cole had like 7.
Cole had like
8.
4 of the. No, he had 6. His most was 6, but he had 4 of the top 10 games. Like he had like 3 6-touchdown games and a 5 touchdown game, all in the same year.
You know what I'm saying? Like
so, like that
bombs away. I mean, to give Toddy credit, Cole was going against FCS players, and he had Antoine Wells.
Bro, we proved right now. We proved this
season
that they were not that much different.
But like, it's a difference.
It's
not that much difference. Yes, holistically, but like. You have better corners. You have bigger corners. You have better safeties, like holistically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
better pass rush.
Hey, shout out FCS, man.
So since you played in FBS and FCS, do you feel like it's a difference?
No. Like it obviously, so playing App State was like playing App State's O-line was like playing NDSU. So I would say that. And like playing like so I would say they're better. I'm like the top of the FCS is as good as the conference we were in and like where we were at. I would feel like that. But obviously, the lower parts of the FCS,
like the Towsons, the Stony
equate.
Bucks.
But when we were playing like Villanova could play in the Sun Belt.
Yeah.
North Dakota State could play in the Sun Belt. South Dakota State, Montana, like schools like that, they could definitely play. So I feel like when we're playing those type of teams, yeah, it's just that you're playing that type of team week in, week out.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's how I would put it. But definitely, I feel like FCS teams can definitely play in the Group of 5 conferences.
And we showed it.
Y'all got anything else? No?
Man, all glory to God. Shout out my mama.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I
Shout out
appreciate
the boys.
you coming on the show, man. You had a good time, though?
Little walk dog.
Amazing time.
Amazing
walk
time.
dog.
Amazing time. Big walk dog.
Little walk dog.
Definitely have time to get you back on.
You still
here.
wear a size large t-shirt.
You see?
Yeah, you know what I be doing? I be getting like, so what I'll do is, when I first got to school, I got a large, right?
Mhm.
And then the next season, I got an XL so I could grow into it. And then a couple of seasons, or last season, I started getting 2 XL shirts for our workout gear and stuff. I still haven't fully gone into those ones yet, but I do every year, every year and a half, I'll get exercise up just so I can motivate myself to grow into it.
That's actually smart. I'm gonna get the XL tomorrow.
Yeah, get you an XL. But all right, man. This has been another edition of the Off Schedule podcast, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like the video, subscribe,
Leave
a comment of who you want us to interview next on our team. Somebody around JMU, any JMU players, basketball players, lacrosse players, softball players, baseball players.
Whoever
anybody.
you want.
Whoever you guys want, man.
Bring them on.
Appreciate it.
For sure.
Good? All right, peace.